hello YouTube. I'm live there now as well. Give me just another moment. Set a few things up on my end. Where'd it go? Okay, I will figure that out later. Hello, Kevin. Welcome in. How has your day been? Good. Glad to hear it. Gee, I wonder why you're tired. It's not like your friend kept you up till like 2 a.m. last night or something. I would never, personally, you know. I'm a considerate friend. Yeah, give me just a second. Get things up on Discord. I'm considering getting like a stream starting in 5 minutes screen so I have that 5 minute window to like put the link out to Discord and other things like that. Things that I can't do until the stream starts. I mean, that guy, he's wanted. Okay, I should specify, since he has a presence on this site, that I'm talking about a game. Mark has not done anything to run afoul of the law that I know of. Yeah, okay, let's see. Okay, grab this link here. Move it over here. Live now. The fun thing about that, we were playing a TTRPG called Pokemans, which is a Pokemon like fan-made TTRPG, and I was GMing, and I put them in a situation where they were in a double battle, and it's like, oh hey, this is like Champions, except for I don't have to try to win. I just have to make this fun for my players. That's kind of a nice change of pace. Don't get me wrong, I still love Champions, but like, it was nice to change it up a little bit. But yeah, I streamed for a bit earlier today and got up to where I only have 20 more battles for the event. I have no idea what my win-loss record is at this point. I am in the top 100,000 though, so there is that. I'm kind of curious to see if I can manage to like finish in the top 100,000. Like, that's kind of my goal right now. I won't know until the event is all said and done, because other people might play after me and just, you know, blow right past me. But at least right now I'm doing all right here. I'm gonna start with a casual battle or two, work up to ranked battles, and then move up to the event itself. Because the if I learned anything earlier, it's that I need to work up to being in the zone for battling. Yeah, exactly. Well, also there's a lot of people who just wait till Sunday because you gain 15 more battles every day, but it's not like you lose previous day's battles. So there's going to be a lot of people who play in the next 24 hours or so. Actually, I think it's more like 23 at this point. That just do all 45 battles, just all in a row, rather than breaking it up into 3 days. Um, but yeah, same team as the last two streams. With the rules of the event, I can't even change up my team. So we're gonna battle Mr. Bags. Let's see. We've got a Sneaseler, Garchomp, Scizor, Gardevoir, Dusk Form Lycanroc, and Gengar. Always happy to see a Lycanroc actually see play. You don't see that that often. And I like Lycanroc. Alright, I'm starting with Pelipper Blastoise in case he tries to go for Perish Trap. What else do I want in this situation? I want Aerodactyl for Sneasler if I need that. I kind of feel good about Archaludon's matchup into this team. Sneasler's a little bit scary for it. Garchomp is a little scary for it at the beginning, but other than that, like once it gets a stamina boost or two, we're cooking. Okay. I'm going to Mega Evolve and Ice Beam into the Garchomp. No, there's no sand on that team. The only sand setters in the game right now are Tyranitar and Hippowdon. Onto Pelipper, interesting. I mean, I guess, yes, shut down my Tailwind, but Blastoise is a big threat in this situation. Mr. Sandbag? There's the Gengar. Get a Water Spout here. I feel fairly safe doing that. And I want the Gengar gone, assuming it's going to Perish Trap, so I'm going to double up into it. Yep. So, I'm counting on the Gengar using Perish Song here. Okay. Yeah, that's not what I expected. In the rain, Water Spout should do decent damage. I don't think it's going to knock anything out. Yeah, that wasn't bad. It wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be. Ice Beam on the Gengar, and Electroshot on the Scizor, just to spread it, in case he protects. I feel much less confident about predicting his next move now. Let's see how this goes. Good. I also want to take a moment to call out how much I appreciate that they fixed Gengar's shiny, at least for its Mega form. Just pure white. Like, works so much better than the we barely changed it at all. Well, GG. That's a start. If I win this one, I'll move up to ranked matches. Okay, Trick Room team. We've got Farugarath, Blastoise, Torkoal. Okay, but those last three are actually pretty fast. Venusaur, Sneasler, and Aerodactyl. Okay, Blastoise, Aerodactyl with Pelipper and back. Kind of thinking Archaludon. Yeah, there's no electric type. I'm counting on Farugarath being in the initial set. Because then I'll just taunt it. All right. I'm switching Blastoise out. I just don't like this situation for it. Like, I'll still taunt the Farigarath, but like that Venusaur is just way too threatening for Blastoise. Taunt is such a great move. Alright, Hurricane into Venusaur. And Tailwind off of Arrow. So now he's forced to play a fast game. Okay, you set up your Sun. When he was set up for Trick Room. Alright, so now I want to get Pelipper out of there. You know what? Better yet. Gonna swap Archaludon in. And then I will Rock Slide with Aerodactyl. That should be enough to finish off Torkoal. Maybe get a nice flinch from Farigiraf. That works too. Yes, give me the defense boost, thank you. Yeah, Farigiraf is a lot tankier than it looks. It kind of always surprises me. But yeah, okay. Wait, hang on. What Pokemon do you have in back? So you have the Venusaur. You don't have any ground types or anything that's going to eat Electroshot. So I will take the weather back, please. Oh, I see. Well, I do have him on the back foot. I don't really blame him for defending. Or her, as the case may be. Venusaur's going to resist this, but, like, it is also a very strong hit. I'm hoping for maybe 20%. Okay, I'll take 31. Or 41, actually. Taunt wore off. Right. So my guess is that Torkoal is coming back in Farigiraf slot. I'm going to just Dragon Pulse the Farigiraf, and we'll see how that goes. Gonna swap back out. Put Aerodactyl back in. Gotcha. And I win the Weather War. You know, I was going to taunt Venusaur next turn to avoid this exact problem. Fortunately, Sleep has been nerfed, so Aerodactyl will be back up pretty quick. Hello, Sneaseler. Protect, because you are going to close combat me. And then... yeah, let's get Pelipper back in. The Choppleberry will probably let Archaludon take a close combat, but I don't want my opponent to know that yet. No, Sleep Claws is only a Smogon thing. And even for that, like, Smogon has, like... Smogon is generally very dedicated to keeping things exactly how they would be if you were playing in an official game. Sleep Claws is the exception. Okay. GG. I kind of wish we could have kept going. I would have liked to see that match and, like, how it would have ended. But at the same time, I was kind of controlling the whole match. Like, every turn I was just predicting. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, ranked match. Again, same team. Earlier, I said I'm not allowed to change my team. I am allowed to change my team for casual and ranked. I'm just not allowed to change for the event, to be clear. Oh boy. We have Sneaseler, Lopunny, probably Mega. Tyranitar, probably also capable of Mega Evolving. Sinistcha, Archaludon, and Pelipper. So naturally, Raichu in the back. Mega Lopunny scares me. I'm not sure if he's going to try to do a rain configuration or a sand configuration, but I think Archaludon is better in basically both. And I need a big threat. I would consider bringing Sneaseler, but Sneasler's only good. Actually, Sneasler's good against like half of that team. But Sneaseler doesn't have the bulk to be a long-running threat. I would rather have Archaludon and just do Archaludon things. Okay. So, like, that Lopunny is 100% Mega Evolving. And I am not having any of it. Like, Mega Lopunny is one of those Pokemon where I love to use it, I hate to fight it. Goodbye, Sneaseler. Unfortunately, you are not the one I really wanted off the field this turn. Oh, good. I didn't realize that Lopunny got access to Triple Axle. That... don't like that. Okay! I would say GG, but there wasn't much of a G. I'm gonna battle Ash. Ash Ketchum. This isn't Ash, there's no Pikachu. Okay, we've got Frostlass, King Gambit, Sneaseler, Basculegion, Milotic, and Dragonite. Against a team like this, I like having Blastoise in the front because they tend to lead King Gambit, and then I pull Aura Sphere out of nowhere. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, yeah. Support the Sneaseler. The classic strategy. Alright, obviously I need Pelipper. Do I ever not bring Pelipper? Okay, so the real question is Archaludon or Sneaseler? Um, I don't really have a direct way of dealing with basically. Wait, okay. Archaludon just brings an electric move. Duh. So yeah, like I said, after my before my second casual match, if I win this, I'll move up to the event. I'll consider myself warmed up enough. All right, protect on Blastoise and Tailwind. No surprise there. Like, don't get me wrong, I would love to try and Rock Slide here, but I need to get speed control early. I don't know. I've heard whispers that he gets... Oh, hey, this is the move that the NPCs were using against you yesterday. Like, there's been whispers that he's, like, involved in, like, new stuff they've been doing, but, like, nothing super concrete. I haven't watched it, so I just don't know. Okay, so I'm going to bring in Pelipper to get weather control. And then Rock Slide. Because ain't no way they're outspeeding me. Kind of. Oh, thank you for letting me break your multi-skill. Never mind. Well, if the Sneaseler was smashed... English is hard. If the Sneaseler was sashed, then the sash is useless now. Hurricane on Sneaseler and Rock Slide. Actually, I probably should have dual Wing Beat on Sneaseler and switched Pelipper out for weather control. It lived that. Dang. Is that a bulky Sneaseler? That's a new thought. Alright, I have one turn of Tailwind left. Hurricane on Dragonite. Gonna listen to my own advice. Gonna swap in Archaludon. And then I'm gonna Rock Slide. Okay, that works too. Not gonna lie, I was hoping that would do significantly less. Their Aurora Veil only has one turn left. I'm gonna try and stall it out. Oh, Aurora Veil. That's why the Sneasler didn't go down. Duh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, their defenses are down. Electro Shot, Mega Evolve, and Ice Beam. I wouldn't be surprised if Frostlass switches in somewhere here. Probably Dragonite. No? Okay. Like, Archaludon may very well go down, but like... Okay, no. Maybe. Draco Meteor? No, okay. Stamina boost coming in clutch again. Yeah, there was a way for this turn to go very well for my opponent, and it just did not occur to them, apparently. Or at least they didn't go for it. So now Frostlass is forced in. It was Dragonite that used the Tailwind, right? Yeah, it would have had to been. It's the only Pokemon that can learn it. So we get Pelipper back in. We use Aura Sphere on King Gambit. Kind of hoping for a Sucker Punch into Archaludon from King Gambit, because then it just wastes its only turn. Alternatively, I'm not sure if the Chople Berry is enough to save you here. Yeah. Mega Launcher, Aura Sphere, that's too much. Then set Tailwind. I'm still reasonably healthy, and this is the only neutrally effective move I have. You know, I wasn't a big fan of the fancy eyes contacts they have in ZA. But then I went and made this character in here, and I went, oh, I get it now. I think I just don't like it as much when I'm playing through the story of a game. But like, oh yeah, we're like battling at the highest level, we're gonna do like fancy cosmetics. It doesn't pull me out of the fantasy as much, I guess. If I had built Blastoise's moveset differently, I would just Dark Pulse here, but I don't have Dark Pulse. Alright, Hurricane. And Ice Beam. I feel very silly using Ice Beam on a Frostlass, but here we are. GG. Alright, I am going to move over to the event. I'm going to take a very quick water break first, though. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, Mario Maker Champions. Who can do the Kaizo level the quickest? But yeah, 25 out of 45 battles. So 20 more battles. Extra blank. Okay, initial impression is Sand Team. Of course. The most canon. Like, it's Mario and Pokemon. Like, it's extra canon. So we got T-Tar, Basculegion, Sinistcha, Incineroar, Aggron, Mega, question mark? And Sylveon. Like, obviously, Mega Tyranitar is great, but, like, Mega, Aggron is absolutely fantastic. I am going to lead with Blastoise. Blastoise, Archaludon, and Pelipper in the back for whichever I want. Actually, no. Blastoise Aerodactyl so I can get speed control early. Archaludon in the back with Pelipper. Four-win streak. Gonna have to put an end to that. Alright, so you set up your sand. How I'm going to play this is I'm going to be conservative. I'm going to protect, and I'm going to Tailwind. Actually, I probably should have taunted that Sinistcha. Aerodactyl usually runs Focus Sash, and, like, I absolutely see why. But Raichu really needs it on this team. Oh. I understand now. I'm usually so careful to not let them get Trick Room. So I'm going to bring in Pelipper, Flash Cannon the T-Tar. I think that's a 1% chance for them to both miss. Not bad. I need to look at his team again. There's no ground type. I am 100% free to just... Yeah, like, okay, send whatever you want out. Like, yeah, okay, Aggron's tough, but it's not going to appreciate a charge shot. Pelipper going down is not ideal. Dang! Okay. So, in all likelihood, Tyranitar is coming back in this turn. I'm still going to Water Spout to spread some damage. And then... Dragon Pulse Sinistcha. Okay, we can do it this way. Wait, I forgot to Mega Evolve. Oops. Oh, no, I didn't. We're good. Yeah, I don't think that the Chople Berry is going to help here. Never mind. How many defense boosts do I already have? Huh. Let's go, Blastoise. Okay, so I should have used Electric Shot. It would have gotten a special attack boost, at least. So I have my two Pokemon that benefit from the rain most, but I have no way of getting rain. My Cannon Turtle and my bridge that turns into an electric railgun versus a teacup and a ribbony little fox cat thing. The thing is, I'm still intimidated by the ribbony fox cat thing because Sylveon. Unfortunately, both of the remaining opponent's Pokemon are special attackers, so Stamina's not going to do much. Flash Cannon is, though. Oh, yeah, that would do it. Like, that's the nice thing with Stamina, is, like, it's fairly passive when you're the one using it. When you're playing against it, you have to be really careful about it. But when you're using it, you don't have to think about it too much. Like, you should absolutely be thinking about it and trying to, like, put Archaludon into situations where it'll take weak hits so they can boost it up. But you do also just sometimes end up in situations where, oh, wait, I'm, like, really tanky all of a sudden. Like that. It's weird to say, but, like, aiming for top 50,000 is in reach. Yeah, exactly. But, like, if it, like, takes a close combat early on, then you lose out on a lot of defensive potential down the line. Like, I would rather get it into a situation where it's taking light hits at first, so that it can, like, actually properly tank close combat, and then take another close combat later. Here we have Sinistcha, Camerupt, Araquanid. This is a weird team. Trick Room team, actually. I'm blanking on its name. The evolved form of Crabrawler. Crabominable. King Gambit and Hatterene. So, Aerodactyl and Archaludon. Aerodactyl can taunt the Sinistcha, and Archaludon hopefully can just hit the Hatterene hard enough to knock it out with a Steel-type move. Pelipper in the back, obviously. And then Blastoise. No, there's no weather setters on that team. At least none that do it with abilities. I'm sure some of them could have it as a move, as like a weird niche thing. I don't think Araquanid gets Trick Room. I'm tempted to set up Electric Shot, but, like, I also know I probably shouldn't do that. Wait, hang on. Okay, yeah, there is a Camerupt on the other side. I'm gonna just bring in Pelipper and set up my weather. Besides, Pelipper can deal with Araquanid quite well with Hurricane. I thought of electroshocking the Sinistcha slot, but, like, it just doesn't get me that much value add compared to setting up my own rain. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Like, Aerodactyl's down, that's not ideal, but the Sinistcha has been taunted. And now I can set Tailwind with Pelipper. I can bring Blastoise in to try and take out the Sinistcha before its taunt wears off. So Ice Beam Sinistcha, and then Tailwind from me on Pelipper. That's just fine. Yeah, like, I feel... I'm still a little bit worried because the Sinistcha is still up. And Sinistcha is not to be underestimated. However, like, I feel like I have a relative amount of control here. Pelipper getting burned is not ideal. Also, Sinister is basically back to full strength. So I don't want to get baited and get double into the Sinister and have it protect. Like, I'm still gonna Ice Beam it. Maybe I'll even freeze it. But like, if I Hurricane that Arachnid, I think it's gonna go down. Of course, this is all assuming Sinister brought Protect, but like, the odds of that are decent. If it's your Trick Room setter and your entire strategy revolves around it, okay, Hatterene can also set Trick Room. I think I'm going to get Trick Room one way or another. Either Hatterene sets it, or Sinistra sets it. Okay, this is interesting. New plan. Okay. So I bring in Archaludon. Yes, it is possible that the Camerupt comes in from the back. I am counting on that not happening. Actually, wait, no, I can just Flash Cannon. And then I can Hurricane. And if all goes well, I should even up the score 2-2. Without taking a hit myself. Okay. I am still targeting that Sinistra with a Hurricane. Good. Yeah, that burn is taking its toll. So Hatterene comes back, or do I see the fourth Pokemon? Okay. Mega Crovominable. Flash Cannon there. Hurricane on Arachnid. You're trying to stall out my rain. This next turn is rough because I either have to stop the Hatterene from excuse me, setting Trick Room, or I have to stop the Mega Crovominable from Mega Crovominable and just tearing my team apart. It's not really much of a choice. Like, I have to take down the Crovominable. Ah! Drop my controller. Yeah, exactly. It protected. Like, it would be a crazy play on my opponent if the Crovominable protects and gets the double protect, and then they set up Trick Room, and at that point, like, okay, you risked it and, like, you won. Like, that's my opponent's only real way out of here, I wouldn't be too upset. Like, I'd be a little upset, but not that upset. Alright. Finish it. Good. I guess I also was risking Hurricane missing. I didn't even think of that. There was a 30% chance that that did not work. And yeah, I've won at this point. I don't think Hatterene has anything it can do to stop me. Maybe delay the inevitable, but that's about it. Yeah, oh, it protected. Oh no, what will I do? I mean, we can play the protect game where you just spam protect and see how many times you can get it in a row. GG. I've come to the point where I really enjoy playing against Trick Room teams with this team. Like, I've gotten to the point where it's like, I'm getting pretty good at just shutting them down. Yeah, I'm in the top 50,000 now. Let's go. I mean, I know that's not top 50,000 of, like, everyone who plays Champions, because there's a lot of people who just haven't played this event. Like, the one person in my friends list, he's not even on... Like, he's not even entered the event. So, Archaludon defensively deals with it better, but Blastoise has Ice Beam. I'm gonna be so real, I don't really remember the details of the battle well enough already to say anything. That's true. But yeah, like if we look at battle data, then go to online competitions, all competitions, global challenge, masters division. Like my friends list does have someone in it, he just hasn't entered. Okay, that's good to know for next time. I entered it. But yeah, that was battle 27. So that's what, 18 more to go? Landon. Huh, okay. Frostlass, Whimsicott, Sneaseler, Rotom Frost, Garchomp, and Basculegion. No, that was me. There's another person in my friends list that didn't even show up in that list. I kind of want Archaludon for early ice types, or Whimsicott. And Raichu for Rotom. Yeah, the weird thing about Champions is, yes, I am playing VGC style competition, but it's not best of 3. VGC tournaments are all best of 3, or at least like at the top levels. Okay. So I'm gonna dual Wing Beat here on Whimsicott, just remove it from the field. And then get Pelipper in because I suspect there's an Earthquake coming my way. Oh wait, Whimsicott's not a flying type anymore. Still, could have very well been a ground type move coming my way. Okay, there is the Earthquake. Hit your partner. I will take 34 free damage on your Whimsicott. Thank you very much. It didn't really matter, I don't think. Would not be surprised if there's a forfeit. No? Okay. I respect that my opponent is sticking with it. Dual Wing Beat on Sneaseler and Tailwind. Or should I Hurricane the Sneaseler so no matter what happens, it gets hit with a flying move? I kind of like that. Because it's going to fake out. So yeah, if I hadn't done that... Okay, Pelipper might still flinch, but... Yeah, okay. Guaranteed. End of turn 2, you're down to 2 Pokemon. Basculegion, okay. Kinda scary. I am just going to do everything in my power to set up Tailwind, I think. I don't think it really matters what I do here, and I'd rather just get the others in for free. But if I can get a Tailwind in here somewhere, I'll take it. Like, Garchomp is going to Rock Slide here. Maybe Dragon Claw. Sick. Oh, right, I've brought Raichu, not Blastoise. I'm kind of wishing I had Blastoise right about now. So do I bring in Archaludon? I think I have to. Yeah, my win con here is take Garchomp down before Raichu comes in, and then have Raichu finish off Basque. So Rock Slide, hopefully get a flinch or two off of that, and then Dragon Pulse onto Garchomp. Oh, right, yeah, Swift Swim. But you know what? Maybe I flinched the Garchomp. I did not, in fact, flinch the Garchomp. Oh, they have Tailwind. Okay. Yeah, lack of Rotom is nice, you're right. Okay, so I can Rock Slide here. That's going to knock out Bask. I'm going to forego Fake Out. Wait, no. Ah, dang, I don't like that. Okay. I'm not going to Fake Out because I want to take advantage of my Focus Sash. I will knock out my own Aerodactyl with this, but, like, kind of worth. Kind of surprised it didn't just... Oh no, the rain stopped. That's not good. I was really relying on that rain. I just lose here unless he just randomly decides to click Rock Slide again and misses. But like, I'm pretty sure he's already shown he has Earthquake, so why would he not just Earthquake? Maybe he doesn't have Earthquake? Maybe he doesn't realize that the loss of the rain makes it so I... Oh, he's just trying to outspeed. Yeah, that was unnecessary. Understandable, you want to control everything, but... Well, GG. Yeah, I felt good there, but made some miscalculations toward the end. Was not in as good of a position as I thought I was. Dragonite, Garchomp, Archaludon, Sneaseler, Pelipper, and Basket Legion. Fellow Rain team. So I'm going to start Pelipper Blastoise with Raichu in the back. Maybe I can bait out an Electro Shot. And then I'm going to bring my own Archaludon. I am having a lot of fun with this event. Alright. So Mega Evolve and use Aurasphere on Archaludon. And then switch in Raichu to shut down Archaludon. And really scare the Pelipper. So I've run the calc on this. The Aurasphere will be a 2-hit KO on the Archaludon. Nom. Oh, right, you get to Nom first, then I get to Nom. Now Nom. Huh. I guess when I ran the calc, it was on a max defenses. I didn't realize I could one-shot if it was not a bulky set. I'm just gonna click Water Spout here. Like, that Archaludon's going down one way or another. And then I'm just gonna... Or, actually, hang on. I wish I could do nothing. I'm not Volt switching because I don't want something to go wrong. I'm just gonna Thunder, and the off chance that you don't click switch. So I didn't want to use Fake Out because I was anticipating Garchomp switching in, and Raichu would have wound up taking more damage than it did. This has worked out. Because now I'm going to Water Spout, and I mean, yeah, Archaludon did use Protect, but at least the Pelipper's going down. Kevin, are you a little bit behind? Like on... Your messages seem to be coming through later than I would expect. Okay, Dragonite's here. Aura Sphere on Archaludon. And, Thunder on Raichu. Well, if you, like, move your mouse, assuming you're on PC, over the window, there should be a thing that says live with a red button. Or, like, red dot. Well, I'm glad I didn't pick Water Spout. Is Raichu still at full HP? Yes, it is. Raichu does so much work on this team. It doesn't come to every battle. Ah, rip. That's unfortunate. Oh well. There, it two-shot. You have Tailwind and I don't. Okay. And what do I have in back? Pelipper or Archaludon. 2 more turns of rain. These being your last 2 Pokemon. Okay. Ice Beam on Dragonite. Thunder on Basculegion. I don't think that you can cover both of those. So one of your Pokemon's going down. The smart thing would be to take out Raichu. Nope. Because, oh. No, the para was not enough. Still, your Tailwind is gone. I can set one if I want. I'm not sure I want to, though. The Basculegion is far and away the biggest threat on the field right now. Okay. I am going to Hurricane the Basculegion and protect on our... No, I'm going to Electroshock. Okay, good. Archaludon's still up. Yeah, exactly. That's the only reason I'm Electroshotting this turn, is because it's my last turn of rain. I have no way of resetting it. I think this entire match comes down to luck on the Dragonite Paralysis. Actually, it might not. Because Archaludon's faster. Multiscale is broken, so I can Dragon Pulse Dragonite. That might one-shot it. Let's go. GG. Alright, top 50,000 again. Alright, this will be battle 30, so this will be the last of yesterday's battles. Or I guess you could look at them as the last of today's battles, because day 3 is intended to be tomorrow. What is this weather? So we have Meganium, which is probably going to Mega Evolve and provide its own sun that doesn't affect anything else. Hawlucha, female Basculegion. Excadrill, which wants sand. Sneaseler, and then Pelipper, which sets rain. What? Okay. Pelipper, Archaludon lead. Oh, wait. You're going to do the stupid perfect accuracy Oko move thing. Pelipper Blastoise. Pelipper Aerodactyl, Blastoise, Archaludon. So, my opponent's game plan is to use Entrainment to put No Guard onto his Excadrill, and then spam perfectly accurate Fissures. Neither of those are Hawlucha or Excadrill. I still don't mind the starting setup, though. Okay. Hurricane on Sneaseler. No. Hurricane on Meganium. Dual Wing Beat on Sneaseler. Yeah, so Meganium is kind of in its own little sun pocket. So if it uses Weather Ball, it's a fire move. If it uses Solar Beam, it charges instantly. Yeah. That's stab now. But we're still up. And now Hurricane. Not bad. Very not bad. Okay, so I think I Hurricane Sneaseler here and just like switch targets, dual wing beat on Meganium. Why did I do that? I had a reason. I don't remember what it was already. The speed at which I forget things while playing this game astounds me. Oh, dual wing beat can miss. I've been paying attention. I definitely knew that. Dazzling Gleam hits, but does not quite knock out Pelipper. Barely. And this is why I was trying to dual wing beat the Sneaseler from the start. I was worried about having Focus Sash. What did I bring in the back? Blastoise and Archaludon. Okay. So, a bit of a risky play here, but Tailwind from Pelipper very well could get knocked out. Protect on Archaludon. Hit yourself. Dang it. Yeah, I had so many chances to try to go for speed control, but I went for offense instead, and I'm kind of regretting it now. Okay, so I'm going to protect on Blastoise here. No. I kind of have to go for the Ice Beam here. And then Electro Shot on Sneaseler. The Chople Berry should protect our Archaludon, hopefully. And then, well, we'll deal with the next problem when the next problem presents itself. Chople Berry. There we go. Hit yourself, hit yourself. That is not hitting yourself. However, you didn't use Solar Beam, so it's not that bad. I think I'm out of rain. I'm not positive. I might have like one turn left. I don't feel great about this configuration. Okay, Basket Legion's going to be incredibly fast. I never got Tailwind up, right? No, I didn't. But you don't have Tailwind either. One more turn of rain. Ice Beam the Pelipper and Electroshot the Basket Legion. Archaludon's going first. Huh. Cool. I might actually win this. Freeze, maybe? Probably too much to ask. Yeah. I mean, I can just knock you out next turn, that's fine. Yeah, I absolutely have the advantage here. Rain ended. So you can't really Hurricane reliably. You can't Weather Ball or any other water moves you have with as much damage. GG. That's game. I think I said that was game 30 of the event, so I still have 15 more for day 3. Yep, 30 out of 45. Alright, let's see what you got. Alright, Pelipper, Farigiraf, Archaludon, Incineroar, Basculegion, and Drampa. Okay, Drampa is interesting here. I definitely want Aerodactyl for taunt support at the beginning. You don't have any other rain setters. You have Pokemon that benefit from rain, but I can bring Raichu to deal with Archaludon. So I guess the only question left is which threat do I want to bring? Do I want to bring Blastoise or do I want to bring Archaludon? I have 30 seconds to decide. Against that team, I think Archaludon is the bigger threat. Like, that team really doesn't have a super reliable way of dealing with Archaludon. Basculegion, kind of, but I can play around Basculegion. Oh, I didn't think this through. That Incineroar can very realistically fake out before I can taunt. I kind of have to go for it anyway. And then I'll set Tailwind. Dang it. Why did I set Tailwind? I'm going into a Trick Room match. I don't want Tailwind. Alright, new plan. Rock Slide. Okay, maybe I should have brought my Blastoise to deal with their Archaludon. We'll see. Water Pulse on Incineroar. That is a total panic pick. Parting Shot. Yep. Best I can really do here is just try and stall this out. Just Rampa, eh? I want the Drampa gone. I'm assuming it's Cloud9. So I'm not going to risk Hurricane. Oh, it's going Mega. It is not Cloud9 anymore, at least. Hey, Mark, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, you're just Hyper Voice spamming. Got it. Don't go below. Oh, no. Now Berserk's going to activate. Special attack's going to rise. Berserk only activates whenever Drampa goes below 50%. And if it manages to heal and then go back down below 50% again, it will get the boost again. Okay, Archaludon. Trick Room has 2 turns left. I'm gonna Electroshot the Frogarath. I'll get the weather benefits now that Cloud9 is clear. Never mind, I'm not gonna get anything. Yeah, Mark, you may not have joined the stream at the best moment. I made a miscalculation turn 1, and I've been paying for it ever since in this battle. No, don't use Fake Out. Armor Tail's going to cancel it out. I'm going to Thunder the Farigiraf. Or, not Farigiraf, Drampa. The Focus Sash is doing its job. I think it's a little too late, but... yeah. Well, GG. Oh boy, I got 17 victory points. Braxton. Okay. Oh boy. There's a lot of annoying things on that team. Archaludon, Incineroar, Gengar, Basque, male, Garchomp, and of course, Scovillain. So are you going to try and Perish Trap me, or are you going to try and Burn Trap me? What if I just say I don't care? I would kind of like to have a physical attacker, but at the same time, his whole team is so anti-physical attacker that, like, I'm just going to bring all special attackers. Oh no, your burn and intimidate don't matter anymore. I don't really have any particular need to use physical attacks. Okay. So here's how I'm playing this. Mega Evolve and Aura Sphere. No. Mega Evolve Water Spout. Then take Pelipper and switch it out for Raichu. Yeah, I know I'm trapped, but this is a fairly safe position to be trapped in. If you go for Perish Song, you're going to get hit by a max power Water Spout. Probably knock out your Gengar in one blow. Okay, you Protect. Electro Shot. You go right ahead. And then, yeah, your special attack raises. Mine also goes up. I use Water Spout. The only thing it hits is Archaludon. That was not very effective. Then I do it again. I also click Thunder this time for Gengar. And, yeah, we just watched their health bars go down. Gengar's probably going to do, like, Sludge Wave? Sludge Bomb? Okay. Yeah, so Blastoise is weakened quite a bit, but plenty to finish off Gengar after that Thunder. Never mind. What was that, Dragon Pulse? I looked away at the wrong moment. In any case, I can bring my own Duraludon in. Dragon Pulse, the opposing Duraludon, or Archaludon. And use Surf. Give me a stamina boost, do some chip on the Archaludon, and knock out Gengar. Okay, it's a little more than chip, but you get the idea. Alright, Basculin Legion, and Garchomp. Do I have any sort of speed control in play? No. What other Pokemon do I have in back? I have got Pelipper. That Garchomp is 100% going to click Earthquake here. So, what if I just switch out Archaludon? Wait, no. Pelipper. Dang it. I needed, like, one more second to finish inputting that command. Fortunately, it doesn't matter, because Raichu doesn't get to do anything this turn. Yeah, I think I just lose. I don't really have any way of... Wait, no. I can set Tailwind with Pelipper, and then I can Protect with Archaludon. There might be something here. It's a stretch, but like, maybe? Let's see. Okay, so Archaludon protects. Please attack Archaludon directly. Thank you. Oh! You just single target it. Let's go. Okay. Okay, so now I have Tailwind. The bad news is the rain has stopped. I can still work with that. I have to play risky. Hurricane on Basculegion. Dragon Pulse on Garchomp. Okay, or you could just protect. Blaster specs probably into Archaludon. Stamina boost doesn't really matter much at this HP. Bask is down, though. I might win this. Okay, another risky Hurricane and a Dragon Pulse. I should have clicked Water Pulse. I mean, I can click it next turn, but... Okay, even if Hurricane misses, I just click Water Pulse next turn and I win. Wait, no, you can protect next turn. And there's only one turn left of Tailwind. Do I have any way around this? I really don't. Okay. Click Water Pulse, hope they don't think they can protect. Oh. Okay. Don't flinch. Dang it. Okay, and now this turns into a battle of attrition. I protect here, try and get some of my leftovers back. Basically, force myself out of Dragon Claw range. And then hope that they either realize that Rock Slide has a chance of missing and click Dragon Claw and don't do enough damage. Or they click Rock Slide and miss. Might win, might lose, let's see. Dang it. I mean, there's only a 10% chance of Rock Slide missing. Well, GG. That's the kind of match where, like, okay, yeah, I lost, but, like, I had a lot of fun. I don't care that much that I lost. This is a good match. Archaludon, Pelipper, Meganium, Basculegion, Politoed, and Scizor. Okay. Dang, 2 Rain Setters on the same team. You really want the rain. There's exactly one configuration on my opponent's team where they don't set rain. Okay. Archaludon, Pelipper. I'm gonna bring Sneaseler this time. I haven't really been bringing Sneaseler much tonight. Specifically for Meganium. I'll have to switch in Pelipper if I want it. And then Raichu. So no Aerodactyl, no Blastoise. We'll see how this goes. Well, I'm glad I brought Sneaseler. So I'm going to Dragon Pulse Basculegion just to have some form of offensive pressure. And I'm going to Dire Claw the Meganium. So, upon Mega Evolution, Meganium gains the Fairy typing. So now it is 4 times weak to Poison. That's basically the whole reason I brought Sneaseler. And Sneasler's already down before I can do anything about it. So, Meganium sets its own sun, so that's Fire type, so yeah, neutral. So bring in Pelipper, set Rain. Hopefully that's an adaptability Basculegion. But yeah, Electroshock Basculegion and Tailwind with Pelipper. Tailwind sets me up so much more than anything else could. Like, yes, I'm giving up a turn here, but... Meganium is probably going to finish off Archaludon, but I get the Basculegion off the field as well this way. Okay, I can work with this. Assuming they brought their own Archaludon in the back, I'm somewhat covered. Because I still have Raichu. Like, I like the synergy Raichu and Pelipper have together. Yes, feed me Electroshots, please. I'm gonna fake out Meganium here and Hurricane. The trouble with this is I don't really have any way of dealing major significant damage to Archaludon. Good confusion. Please don't attack me this turn. I got a surprise for you. Oh, right. It flinched. It couldn't attack me this turn. I don't like how low Pelipper is. Like, I've done 1v1s with Archaludons before and won with Pelipper, but I need a lot more health than this. I'm going to Thunder the Archaludon, because that's just the most damage I can output right now. And then Hurricane the Meganium. My opponent also has another Pokemon in the back right now, which I'm uneasy about that. Okay, that Wasn't bad, actually, in terms of damage. Please tell me you don't have leftovers. Dang it. I don't want to do this again. Oh, wait, no, I just lose. There's 2 turns of rain left. Like, unless I get the insane double protect, I just lose to an electric shot here. And even then, the electric shots are going to accumulate and do way more damage. Nice. So I'm going for the double protect here. If I don't get it, I lose. If I do get it, I probably still lose, but there's still hope. Yep, that's it. GG. Yeah, like, my battle plan after that was just try and stall as best I can, but, like, I don't think I could have done it in a 3v1 like that. Especially with Archaludon's stats being boosted as high as they would have gotten. Alright, this will be match 34. Garchomp, Charizard, Aerodactyl. Who are you, Lance? Rotom Wash, Sneaseler, and King Gambit. Okay, I can get back to something a little more traditional with this. I'm going to lead Blastoise Pelipper with Raichu in back for security. I'm not bringing Archaludon to this. This is not a good Archaludon match. Okay, do I bring Aerodactyl or do I bring Sneasler? I bring Aerodactyl. It's a weird Pokemon to bring in back, but it has more potential use than either of the Pokemon I'm not bringing. Even if I'm not bringing in the lead. Okay. So, Mega Evolve and Ice Beam into Garchomp. Set Tailwind with Pelipper. Yeah, kind of saw that one coming, but felt like I had to try. Oh, that's kind of gross. Double Rock Slide. So Pelipper's already down. I can respect that, but the flinch chance on Blastoise is really high now. But it doesn't flinch. Let's go. I'm glad I have Aerodactyl in the back now because I get another chance at Tailwind. Okay, but I'm also set up for, like, the best Rock Slide ever here. So, okay, Water Spout and Rock Slide. I'm assuming it's Mega Y, but I'm not sure about that. Okay, yeah, Mega Y. So Water Spout is going to be weakened because Sun. But I mean, it's super effective on both of them. Rock Slide is quad effective on Charizard and super effective on Arrow. It flinches, and I get a Water Spout off. Okay, Rotom. I'm not super thrilled to see you, but I think I have Raichu in the back, so... You aren't doing anything, because I said so. Nom. And just to bully it even further, I could fake out, but that's a forfeit. GG. Okay, let's see. We've got Meganium, Sinistra, Sneaseler, Basculegion, Archaludon, and Pelipper. Okay, Sneaseler in the front for sure. Pelipper, Raichu, and Archaludon. Oh dang, it's almost 10 o'clock. It's later than I thought it was. I've already been streaming for 2 hours, huh? Felt more like one. Okay, Dire Claw, Meganium, Tailwind. So, either I one-shot your Mega, or I get a Tailwind. It's up to you. I've really been enjoying this event. I'm probably not streaming Champions for a few streams after this. Like, the current poll is Peglin versus Nier. So, like, I'll play whichever of those. And then the next poll will probably be the loser of this poll versus Mario Maker. Okay, that makes good sense. I think I won turn one. Like, if they had knocked out my Sneasler, I would be more concerned, but... Okay, Archaludon could switch into the Meganium slot. But I can Hurricane the Sneasler. One way or another, I'm hitting something super effectively. I guess if I really wanted to try and read him, I could have close combated into the Meganium slot, hoping that he would switch Archaludon into it. But then I'd look like a total idiot if he didn't switch. Well, I suppose now I look like a oh. Okay, never mind. Dire Claw's not great into Basculation, but at least it does something. And there's Hurricane. You know, I usually think of Sneasler as a white herb Pokemon, so it kind of surprises me every time I see a Focus Sash on it. Not to say that Focus Sash is a bad item on it, by any means. Before I send Archaludon in, I want the Sneasler out. So I'm gonna fake out Sneasler. Check that there's no Garchomp back there. Okay, there isn't. Actually, wait. My Raichu is faster than Sneasler, isn't it? Never mind, I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm gonna fake out the Sneasler. And then I'm going to Hurricane into the Sneasler slot. Okay, now that will redirect to Bask. That was just an insurance policy in case you switched out to Sinistcha in that slot. Okay, I need to reassess the board state at this point. Like, that was a decent turn. Okay, there's the Sinistcha I was preparing for. Hospitality, of course. We're both down to 3 Pokemon. I've got Archaludon in the back. You have... okay, you have Meganium. Okay, so no Pelipper, no Archaludon. Got it. I'm going to Volt Switch on Basculegion. And then I'm going to Hurricane Sinistcha. Dang it. I should have just switched Archaludon in normally. It's confused. It might knock itself out here at the end. Never mind. But it still might not attack. Nice. Did 5% to itself. There's only one turn of rain left. So I'm going to Electro Shot the Bask. And Tailwind petered out, right? Yeah. So Tailwind. Give myself speed control for the rest of the match. Hopefully the Sinistcha will hit itself again. I'm not counting on that, but it would be really nice. Okay. That works. At the very least, it is chip damage on the Mega. The Mega. I'm so glad that they gave Meganium a Mega. It really needed it. And not only did they give it a Mega, they gave it a good Mega. Thank you. That did basically nothing, and it raised my defense stat. So, okay, I'm going to Flash Cannon on Meganium. I have to remember Basket Legion is still back there. Hurricane on Sinistra. It's a risky click, but, like, I kind of have to. I would have preferred that go into Meganium, but at least I still have a chance of hitting Hurricane on it. Nope. I still have Tailwind up, right? I can't Electro Shot because Rain isn't up. So I am going to use Flash Cannon on Meganium. And then I am going to Hurricane on Basket Legion. Well, I'm glad I didn't double up there. If I get lucky, I can still win this. I don't think I can win this anymore. Yeah, GG. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, yeah, back to battling. Ten more matches tonight. Interesting team. We have Palafin, Gengar, Slowbro, Milotic, Sylveon, and Dragonite. Okay, what do I need to keep in mind here? Trick Room team, probably. With a Slowbro. But, like, Gengar? What? Maybe not Trick Room? Really not sure what to expect here, actually. Okay, my first instinct is Archaludon Pelipper right off the bat. I want Blastoise. And I want Sneaseler. Okay. It's like, that Palafin is basically guaranteed switching. I'm electroshotting the Gengar. And tailwinding with Pelipper. Why would you flip turn in the Archaludon? All you did was give me a defense buff. See, that actually did damage. I get that. I don't think my opponent really knows how to deal with Archaludon. Well, there's the Gengar. Electroshock was disabled. I wasn't planning on using it next turn at least. Anyway. Alright, so I Flash Cannon the Sylveon. And then I Hurricane the Palafin. Choppleberry plus +2 defense. I might live that. Oh no. Yeah. All the defense in the world wasn't going to help there. Okay, I do have Tailwind. This is a good spot for Blastoise. So I will Water Spout and Hurricane on Palafin, because that's the one I'm more concerned about getting through this turn. Like, I don't want either of them getting through it, but like Palafin has more health. Oh, interesting. Okay, I can bring that down quite a bit if I don't just outright knock it out. I'm not quite sure how the turn order is going to go. Yeah, okay, if it was the other way around, I may have finished it, but with multiscale, no. So that did 31%. 41%, actually. Yeah, if that had gone the other way round, I think I would have won. Or, not won, but knocked out the Dragonite. One last turn for Tailwind. Water Spout should finish it. Not that I think they should have, because they really shouldn't have. But, like, it would have been funny if every time you switched Palafin out, it switched forms between its two forms, instead of just staying in its hero form for the entire battle. Like, don't get me wrong, like, Palafin's already not that great. Its gimmick is fun, but, like, it's too predictable. You might say, oh, we'll fix it by making it stronger. If you make it any stronger, then it's just too strong. I don't care what the gimmick is. Like, it's like a Legends DA spoilers alert. Okay, you've been warned. It's a Mega Zygarde situation. Alright, 9 more matches. Flare 144. Interesting. We've got Charizard, Skarmory, Sneasler, Sinistcha, Milotic, and Hisuian Zordawork. You don't really have anything to bait like a fighting or normal move, or ghost move, though. Huh. Well. Okay, I guess the question is, which Charizard is that? Blastoise. Do I want to lead Blastoise? I don't know if I want to lead Blastoise. Actually, it might be Mega Skarmory. Okay, Aerodactyl is just a solid start right here. Start with Archaludon out there. Be prepared to switch it out for Pelipper. And then Blastoise? I guess so. Yeah. I thought about bringing Sneasler in Archaludon's place, but I just don't think so here. So if that's Zard Y, it's not going to like a Rock Slide. If it's Zard X, it's not going to like a Dragon Pulse. Of course, whichever one it doesn't want is going to get faked out, but... Okay, I was right, it's Zard X. Even still, Zard X is not going to appreciate a Rock Slide. However, of any form of Charizard, it's the one that's going to appreciate it the most. It really isn't going to like this Dragon Pulse, though. You Dragon Dance, you do that. Ah, dang it. Yeah, you know that's not Sash because it's Mega. Rock Slide, Dragon Pulse again, just finish it off. Whatever I need to do to get that Mega off the field. Like, yeah, oh, I had to give up my Aerodactyl to take out their Mega. Oh no. I have another Pokemon that can set Tailwind, so it's not the end of the world by any means. I don't think they were counting on the Chople Berry either. Like, ordinarily, that would have been a good play, but I did just say no when I was team building. Okay, at this point, I kind of have to go into, like, a classical ideal of this team in my head and just do everything to set Blastoise up. That means set Rain, that means, yeah, there's no other setters. That means Tailwind. Best of all, that means Electroshock. Yeah, not really. Electroshock. There was no chance he was going to let me get Electroshock off. Okay, no, I buy that that is actually a Milotic. So at this point, it's just a question of can Blastoise punch through? Hurricane on Milotic. Mega Evolve Water Spout. Still faster. Oh, that poison, not good. Darn Casino Weasel. Alright, and Hurricane. Nice, got the confusion. Is it too much to ask to hit yourself? Yes, it is. And now Speed Drops, which does not play into my game plan very well. I won't really know how good of a position I'm in until I see that fourth Pokemon. Maybe I can make this work. Put everything into the Sinistcha. Ice Beam and Hurricane. If I can punch through the Sinistcha, then Milotic won't be... Oh, right. You know what? Okay. I think I need to protect with Blastoise. Because the amount of HP I give back to Sinistcha with Machagacha outweighs any damage the Blastoise would do. Like, at this point, Blastoise is more of a liability than anything, because it's just health that can be sapped by Sinistcha. I don't think Blastoise is going to be able to get another attack off that's not Protect. Unless I manage to knock out the Sinistcha. Okay, so my stupid plan now is to try and double protect with the Blastoise and hope that the Sinistcha doesn't get to heal even more off of it. I just have to attack in the Sinistcha, and like he might punish with another Protect. But, like, then that's just another turn that the Sinistcha isn't Machagachaing. Unfortunately, no. It did not protect, and Blastoise's Protect failed. Oh, I'm going down at the end of the turn. Wait, I think Leftovers will proc before Burn. Okay, Sinistcha's down. Rain's over. The only way out of this is if Milotic somehow misses or just doesn't attack me. Yeah, it's over. Good game. I guess I could have, like, protect spammed a bit, but, like, that wouldn't have worked. Let's see. That's 37. Mimikyu, Torkoal, Sylveon, Stunfisk, Unova Stunfisk, Meowscarada, and Aegislash. This is not exactly a conventional team. Let's see. I want to hold back Pelipper in case Torkoal's in the front. So I'll run Aerodactyl Blastoise in the lead, Pelipper, and Raichu. I'm planning around a Stunfisk, because that is a very strange concept. Mimikyu and Stunfisk. Okay. So, Water Spout turn 1. Get Raichu in there. They've nerfed Mimikyu so much over the years. It's kind of sad. I really like Mimikyu, especially like conceptually. Like, yeah, the disguise busted, so like, oh, it didn't take any damage. Except for it did take some damage. Oh! Trick Room Mimikyu, interesting. Okay, or you could just forfeit. You had your Trick Room up. Get ready to battle the trainer. Kangaskhan, Dragonite, Sneasler, Incineroar, Sinistcha, and Blastoise. Huh. Okay. I'm going to bring Aerodactyl in front with Pelipper so the Pelipper can do Tailwind and Aerodactyl can just Rock Slide right from the start. I think Archaludon needs to be my big threat. Like, if I can find a good time to switch Archaludon in, that would be huge. I don't see any need for Raichu. So the question is Blastoise or Sneasler? Blastoise really doesn't have much in the way of good matchups here. Sneasler at least can do some stuff to Sinistcha, Incineroar, Kangaskhan. Wait, oops. Well, I guess I'm not bringing Sneasler. At least I didn't accidentally bring Raichu, I think. I need to redo my badges, see what I got. Because Water and Dragon aren't exactly my two favorite types. I mean, I like them, don't get me wrong. So, okay, Rock Slide turn 1, and Tailwind. New plan. Dual Wing Beat Sneasler, Tailwind. I love this lead of Aerodactyl and Pelipper because either one can Tailwind. And so, in something like this where the opponent has a Fake Out Pokemon, you don't really know what to expect. I did not expect that, to be fair. Okay, Rock Slide. And then Hurricane into Sneasler. I think with this, unless Sneasler switches out, Sneasler goes down. I guess a Draco Meteor from Dragonite could block it, but... Actually, no, I don't think a Draco Meteor would... Okay, actually now a Draco Meteor might. Wait, no, coaching is attack and defense, not... Okay, still, I am going to use Hurricane, and Sneasler's going down unless it has a Focus Sash. Okay, bring in Archaludon. Oh, and you have a Blastoise. I'll Electroshock that, and I will Hurricane Dragonite. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, one-shotting Pelipper. Okay, Chople Berry helps. Might bring it... Nah, that's still a 2-hit KO. I don't think I can one-shot Blastoise with this. Maybe, but like, I'm not counting on it. I wouldn't count on it. I guess I am counting on it, but... I am very happy to be wrong. And now I can bring my own Blastoise in. Put everything into Dragonite. Mega Evolve, Ice Beam. Want to break that multi-scale. Sinistcha might Rage Powder, but then it's got to deal with Ice Beam and +1 Dragon Pulse. I don't think that's enough to take Sneaseler down, but that'll at least do quite a bit. Yeah, I don't think that's enough. I mean, we'll see. Best case scenario, it doesn't Rage Powder, it goes for Machagacha, and I managed to take down the Dragonite this turn. Yeah, I think he thought I was going for what? Oh, no. Machagacha outspeeds. Yeah, I'm afraid that that is probably the game. Well, there's always next match. Okay, yeah, if I had managed to get off Ice Beam, I absolutely would have knocked out the Dragonite. I mean, I'll still go for it and try. I just don't think it's going to work. Yep, GG. Alright, I've got 6 more matches with this event. Get ready to battle Alex. Another rain team, looks like. We've got Archaludon, Pelipper, Venusaur, Basculegion, Garchomp, and Incineroar. I'm going to lead Pelipper or Archaludon. Raichu in the back. And Blastoise also in the back. I almost decided to bring Sneaseler, but I kind of like Blastoise here. Alright, I'm going to Tailwind, and I'm going to hit Protect on Archaludon. I'm guessing the Garchomp is going to go for some sort of Ground-type move, probably Earthquake, but I also would understand if they don't want to hit their own Basculegion. Welcome back, Kevin. Oh! Okay, so he tried to flip turn to avoid the Earthquake with his Basculegion, but I protected. And now the only thing that's going to get hit by the Earthquake is his own Basculegion. Okay, and then it's kind of safe to Hurricane the Basculegion, I think, here, and then Dragon Pulse the Garchomp. Very safe. Apparently. I'm not sure if the crit mattered, but I will take it. Okay. And now whatever you send out gets hit by a Hurricane. That was not the thing to send out to get hit by a Hurricane. %. Yeah, I scared him off. It would have been funny if I alternated Protects. I mean, this was better, but good game. I don't blame you for forfeiting there. what I did there was kind of nasty to you. Five more matches of the event. Yeah, that was rough. Alright, Azumarill, Aegislash, is it Sinisha? Yeah, Sinisha, Mousehold, Incineroar, and Gardevoir. Thank you. I don't know what to do into this team. Sneaseler, Aerodactyl, Pelipper, Blastoise. This is gonna be a weird match. I understand what each of the individual Pokemon on the team do, except maybe Gardevoir. Like, I kind of understand what Gardevoir does, but like I don't have a very good sense of what to expect from it. Now that I think about it, I think that last match probably will end up as a short. I have my choice of targets here. I think what's going to happen is the Azumarill is going to go for Aqua Jet on Aerodactyl, and that'll leave it open, so I'm going to Dire Claw it. And then I am going to click Tailwind here. Well, I was wrong. If I had close combated, though. Super Fang, not that worried about it. It just does half my health, guaranteed. Or half my remaining health, to be clear. I'm going to close combat this time, because I think Mousehold's going to follow me. Then I'm going to Rock Slide. Yep, I read that. That's okay, Mousehold's going to be knocked out by the end of the turn anyway. Unless it's Sashed. It's Sashed. Okay. White Herb. That would be concerning, except I can just... I'm going to click Dire Claw into Azumarill and Rock Slide, and... yeah, you can follow me, but I'm just going to knock you out with Rock Slide before that can happen. Never mind. And now Unnerve goes away. Unfortunately, it is not so true. Alright, I'm sending in Blastoise with the express intent to click Protect on it. Even more so. Oh gosh, he's got a Hospitality on Azumarill. And okay, so you Mousehold follow me, and then you Sinisha Rage Powder. I see how it is. I am just going to pump as much... Wait, no. I'm not going to Mega Evolve yet. I'm going to protect this turn with Blastoise. Kind of the same thing I had a few matches ago. Yeah, you Rage Powder. That makes sense. Glad I used Protect. I'm probably going to switch Blastoise out next turn. Okay, another Shadow Claw. Pull Pelipper in. I don't like that I'm giving the Azumarill Rain, to be clear. Dang it. Okay, and then I Shadow Claw the Sinistcha and Protect yet again. It's not back-to-back because I switched out. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Game over. Yeah, the whole point, like the whole strategy there was Belly Drum with Azumarill, and then don't let anyone touch Azumarill. Like, I'm gonna Mega Evolve an Ice Beam the Sinistcha, but like it's not enough. Did I miss a Rock Slide? Oh yeah, you're right, I did miss a Rock Slide, you're right. Yeah, I feel like I played that well. It's just, what are you supposed to do against the Belly Drum Huge Power Rabbit? Dodge it, apparently. If Aegislash was not in shield form, that would have knocked it out. There's no way I make it through this turn, but... Yeah, giving it Rain was a questionable decision. Also, Poltergeist has single-handedly changed my perception of Mega Evolution. Because what Poltergeist does is the Ghost type using it basically possesses the opponent's held item and attacks them as their held item. But it can do that even on a Mega Evolved Pokemon with their Mega Stone. I always assumed that the Mega Stone was kind of like temporarily absorbed into the Pokemon. But clearly that's not happening because it's still separate from the Pokemon and able to attack it. Charizard, Meowscarada, Kingambit, Mamoswine, Aerodactyl, and Whimsicott. The eternal question, Zard X or Zard Y? I think Zard Y. Yeah, like if I hadn't given it rain, then Blastoise would have gone down early, and Blastoise was kind of my best hope in that match. It was sort of a no-win decision. That is going to be a Protean, probably Flower Trick. So, Protect here. And Tailwind. Okay. I won't use any spread moves on you this turn, I promise. And now you're locked into being a grass type till you switch. I'm gonna switch Archaludon in. And then dual wing beat Meowscarada. You're really dedicated to this wide guard thing, aren't you? Nice. My opponent hasn't actually done anything yet. Like, we're 2 turns in, and pointless wide guard, pointless wide guard from the Aerodactyl, and a Flower Trick that got protected, and it knocked nothing because it got knocked out from Meowscarada. Okay, Flash Cannon on Aerodactyl here, and then Rock Slide from my Aerodactyl. Okay, Charizard IY, good. For now. Yes, you have Drought. And you still have Wide Guard. Should have thought that. That's on me. Flash Cannon will... Nice, it'll one-shot. That's going to be Fire type. Yeah, not enough to knock it out, but darn close. Mamoswine. You aren't also going to spam Wide Guard, are you? Please don't. I mean, like, probably after this turn I bring Pelipper in and Charizard isn't much of a threat anymore. Because in all likelihood, Archaludon's going down this turn. Like, a Stiff Breeze is going to knock out Archaludon this turn, so... Oh, no, Zard's relying on his own Protect now. Ice Shard, got it. I'm still gonna hit you with a Rock Slide. Unless it misses. Nope, no miss. 33% damage. And I can reset Tailwind with Pelipper and continue with the Rock Slide Barrage. Probably another Ice Shard from Ammo, I'm guessing? No, okay. Yeah, there's the Zardgon. Like, Mamo's a good Pokemon. Like, I don't want to disrespect that, but, like, it's not making it through this. Yeah, I've got Tailwind up. I have Blastoise in the back. I think it was Blastoise I had in back. Yeah. Yeah, GG. Understandable forfeit. I might be able to finish top 50,000. Like, that's kind of my goal for this event right now. Like, top 100,000 was my goal, but the way this has been going... Okay, this team is all over the place. We got a Pikachu, we got Incineroar, Aerodactyl, Eternal Flower Floette, Lucario, and King Gambit. I think the Pikachu is just a distraction. It might... I think Pikachu can have Lightning Rod, so it's probably filling the same role as my Raichu, but... Like, I'll respect that and not bring Archaludon, but I don't really feel like I need... Wait. Maybe I will bring Archaludon. Okay, Aerodactyl Sneaseler lead with Blastoise Pelipper in the back. Eviolite's not in the game. However, Pikachu's signature item, Lightning Ball, I think it's called, is, which boosts its attack power. It's kind of like a Pikachuite, but, like, not that good. Yeah, Light Ball. That's it. Tailwind, and then... I will Dire Claw the Pikachu. Oh, okay, Fake Out. Like, Pikachu isn't bad for, like, all the same reasons that Raichu isn't bad. It's just, I would rather bring Raichu. Oh, it's static. It's not even, Lightning Rod. Wait, can Pikachu even get Lightning Rod? It might have a different hidden ability. Like, this team feels like more of, I'm gonna do the, like, things that you should do and bring some competitive mods. No, you can get Lightning Rod. But, like, I'm also going to bring Pokemon I like. And I appreciate that, but also... Oh, I don't even have Tailwind up. Close Combat Lucario. Oh, it's a Mega Lucario. It is confusing for me to go against because I don't know what to expect. As long as this close combat hits, I'm going to see this turn as a more or less success. Let's go. Like, Sneasler is a very light investment Pokemon compared to the Mega it just took out. Like, Sneasler's already taken out half the opposing team. But yeah, I get Blastoise in. I probably should have sent in Pelipper. Oh well. Their Tailwind still has 2 turns on it. I'm going to protect Blastoise, and then recall Sneasler and set up Rain. Okay, I've got a plan now. So you see those Pokemon on the other side of the field there. One is a rock type and the other is a fire type. You know what that makes me want to do? So I'm going to send Sneasler back in Blastoise's slot, and I'm going to attempt to Tailwind with Pelipper. Am I going to succeed? Probably not, but yeah, Rock Slide. This may not have been my best plan. I can still try for the Water Spout. Like, next turn, either Aerodactyl goes for a Rock Slide, or it tries to reset Tailwind. If it goes for the Rock Slide, I might flinch. If it sets the Tailwind, Incineroar gets to move first. I maybe should have Aura Sphered here instead. Okay, no, you Tailwind. Incineroar, Throat Chop, I think that does about half my health. Not even. About a quarter. I might just win here. Okay, Aerodactyl has a Sash. But I don't think Aerodactyl has any kind of recovery that I can learn. It obviously doesn't have a barrier or anything because it was holding a Sash. So I'm going to Aura Sphere because it's a guaranteed hit move. I don't think Aerodactyl has a way of dealing enough damage. If that had hit, it may have flinched me. GG. Well, I'm back in the top 50,000. 2 more two more matches. I do get curious when I play against somebody with Asian characters for their names, or really anything that's not, you know, the alphabet I know. I have no idea how to pronounce it. All right, Whimsicott, Sneasler, Garchomp, Basculegion, Eternal Flower Floette, and Charizard. Probably Zard Y, but maybe Zard X. Yeah, that 45 to 65 range is really volatile. Sneaseler just has too many leads that it could be helpful against, and then Aerodactyl for Charizard lead. Blastoise, Pelipper. Okay, I brought a Pokemon for each of their lead Pokemon in my lead slots. Like, sometimes it is that straightforward, sometimes it isn't. Let's see how this goes. Sometimes it's just that easy. Yeah, with the anti-weather teams. I mean, don't get me wrong, bringing, like, say, a Basculegion and then your opponent sets up rain for your Basculegion is fantastic. You can really tear their team apart that way if they're not prepared for it. Like, it really is a Weathers Wars metagame right now. GG. That was quick. I wasn't even paying enough attention to notice I knocked out the Whimsicott, I think. But I think I knocked it out. Yeah, I did that big jump from 65k to 45k, and then this was 45k to 35k. I think I only have one more battle. Yeah, win or lose, this is the last match. Hey Mark, it's an Espeon. Espeon, Lopunny, Floette. I don't want either of those to Mega Evolve. Aegislash, Corviknight, and Garchomp. Sneaseler and do I want Aerodactyl? I don't think I want Aerodactyl here. Sneasler, Pelipper, Blastoise, and Archaludon. Okay. Close combat on Lopunny. And then Hurricane on Espeon. That did not go how I thought it would. I thought the Espeon might try to Trick Room or something. Not set up, or not just directly attack. I'm not sending Archaludon in right now. Not after Lopunny boosted like that. Mega Evolve Aura Sphere into Lopunny. Tailwind. I almost attacked with Pelipper, but Tailwind is really what I need to do here. Mark, your message saying yay about the Espeon is just mocking me after the Espeon one-shot my Sneaseler. Yeah, you can ship at Blastoise. That did not do nearly as much as I thought it would. Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. I am scared of the large rabbit. Gonna Hurricane the Lopunny as well. I don't think it's gonna protect. Espeon is intimidating, but like that Lopunny is at +2 physical attack and defense. And I've seen what a Mega Lopunny can do. Okay, it just redirects to Espeon. That's fine. Lopunny really didn't do anything that whole match. Espeon's at 1%. Oh no. Do I, like, take out the Espeon? Or do I start dealing damage? I take out the Espeon. Because I have Archaludon in back. It didn't Mega. I mean, with your shiny luck in that game, that is a shiny Espeon. I think I just lose here, but like I'm gonna see this through the end. And it's not even Mega Evolved. I just want to point that out. There it is. Like, I want to point out, like, this Floette specifically, not Floette in general. Oh, I knocked it out. I might actually get out of this. But that Floette, that one Floette, may as well be a legendary. Other Floette are, like, perfectly normal middle stage Pokemon that you just encounter on your journey. But that Floette, especially when it Mega Evolves, it's just Diet Xerneas. Thank you for all of those scale shots, by the way. Is it running Outrage? It's probably just running that for burn, but like it might be running Outrage. I guess, like, that's not going to touch Pelipper at all, and yeah, you raised my defense stat by 5 stages. What did you think was going to happen? I did not expect to win this game. GG. That put me in the top 2,500. That was not bad at all. I mean, like, not a lot of people, or not everyone who plays this game is playing this event. Like I was saying earlier, like the one friend I have in this game, he just literally doesn't even have a ranking. And I'm sure he would have a higher ranking than I do. Like, if I go to friends here, like, you can see our ranks here. But if I go to online competitions, all competitions, Masters Division, friends. Okay, never mind, he entered. I'm just curious, like, what's the battle data on... Oh, it's not giving me battle data yet. Wonder how far it'll show me the rankings. Okay, it only shows top 300. But yeah, I mean, I am very happy with top 25,000. Like, for somebody of my skill level, that's very respectable. Let's see, what time is it? I will do one more match, and I mean one more match. And then I will probably wrap up stream. Yeah, the MMR is very weird. Oh, see you, Mark. It seems I do have a fair number of viewers right now, so if you're new here, I do stream every Tuesday at 8 p.m. I stream other games than this, though. Well, I do stream this, but I play Mario Maker, Peglin, Nier Automata. Yeah, okay, Frostlass, Milotic, Basque, King Gambit, Dragonite, and Sneaseler. Yeah, but if you are winning, like, every match... Like, I was losing a lot of matches. Oh, yeah, it's definitely win streak heavy. Okay, Blastoise in the front. Yeah, win streaks are insane with the way that MMR works. Blastoise, Pelipper with Archaludon and Sneaseler. Do I actually want Sneaseler? I don't want Raichu. I don't particularly want Aerodactyl, although... Yeah. Yeah, like, you can climb insanely fast with a win streak. Oh, she's in Master Ball 3. But yeah, I'm gonna Mega Evolve an Ice Beam here and set Tailwind. It's not the most glamorous first turn, but like, I gotta get the Tailwind up. like that is probably the one lesson that I've learned that I've really taken to heart, and it's made me better at the game, is don't neglect your tailwinds. It is so easy for me to say, I can skip tailwind this turn. Like, yeah, I'm not going to bother with tailwind. I'm just going to go on offense. And then, like, I have a good first turn sometimes. But then after that, I really struggle. That was through Multiscale and Aurora Veil. And I did 83% damage. It's insane. Okay, another Ice Beam to confirm, and then I'll send in Sneaseler. I remember Bloons TD Battles 2 had a problem with that lol. If you started a new account and farmed noobs, you'd have a much higher score than if you tried climbing from a high tier like you did in Bloons TD Battles 2. That is not necessarily here. Yeah, I don't think it's as much of a problem here because the only time that you're ever going to be in like a ranked ladder scenario is like right at either in Master Ball tier, which you're not fighting noobs in Master Ball tier, or in like an event like that, which everyone starts at the same elo. No, don't click the Water Spout button. The Water Spout doesn't do anything at the south. Ice Beam on Sneaseler, not that I expect much out of it. And Fake Out to shut down that Sneaseler. Otherwise, I'll do the same thing to me. Nope, I should have used the Ghost move. If I'd used Shadow Claw into Frostlass, I might have knocked it out. Fair enough. I mean, Archaludon Pelipper, I kind of like that for the end. Yeah, that's true. Like a backhand MMR, but like that's not really the sense that I've gotten from how this game operates. I could be wrong about that though. I don't play a ton of games that have MMR. Like I mostly just play single player anyway. Mm-hmm. Oh, the Sneaseler's going for the close combat, but my Choppleberry is not going to let that plan be as effective as he wants it to be. Okay, what's my Tailwind status? If I still have Tailwind next turn, I feel really good. Nope. It's a shame I can't set another Tailwind and then, I don't know, protect with my Archaludon so it doesn't get knocked out by the Sneaseler. Alright, Aurora Veil's gone, that's good. I'm not gonna lie, I just totally, like, zoned out, and I can tell he did because my, Pelipper is paralyzed, but... Oh, right, Pelipper is paralyzed. Duh. So I know they said this would be the last match, but also my viewer count just, like, quadrupled. So, I will do at least one more. Unless people are like, nah, that's okay. Like, I do have some stuff going on tomorrow, so I can't be on, like, super late playing Pokemon, but, like, I can keep going for a while. I'll kind of hop off at my discretion. Okay, we've got Motom, Gallade, Incineroar, Aerodactyl, Garchomp, and Frostlass. The Motom concerns me. Okay, Aerodactyl Sneaseler lead seems pretty good here to me. And then I think I want Archaludon and Pelipper and back. Yeah, Motom is weird. Like, you don't see it very often, but, like, Leaf Storm off of a Rotom special attack stat is something you definitely have to be aware of. Okay, this isn't great. Intimidate Incineroar into my physical attackers. No, okay, be good. Tailwind. And, Fake out on their Aerodactyl. Okay, yeah, we just faked out each other's Aerodactyls. Got it. Okay, Rock Slide and close combat on Incineroar. Wait. No. Tailwind. Okay, I want a close combat, but like, you might switch to Frostlass. I am going to no, I'm going to Dire Claw Incineroar. That is a Garchomp. I am about to hit it with a contact move. This is not good. I'll take the para on the Garchomp. now I can Rock Slide like I've been itching to do this whole match. Okay, I really just have to switch Sneaseler out here. Put Pelipper in. I'm kind of banking on winning the speed tie here and Rock Sliding their Aerodactyl before it can... Never mind, it's trying to dual wing beat. That's fine. The opposing Aerodactyl was the whole reason I did that move. But if it... No, it's scary and angry. Okay, let's try this again. Rock Slide. And Water Pulse. Like, that Aerodactyl is going down this turn. I don't care. That is a good point. Aerodactyl is, in fact, still intimidated. Oh, okay. You could just... Oh, and no, yeah. Yeah, Aerodactyl needs to get out of there. I mean, Incineroar is not going to enjoy this Water Pulse. Okay, that's good. I don't have to deal with Incineroar shenanigans anymore. I looked away. Was that Scale Shot? Yeah, that's Scale Shot. I really don't like the idea of sending our Archaludon out right now, but like, I'm not going to get a better chance, and Aerodactyl is actually going to be quite valuable into that delayed. I know I'm giving up my Fake Out for the Shadow Claw, but like, it's a super effective Shadow Claw. I'm taking this. Oh, okay. I didn't know that Aerodactyl was propping up the Garchomp Paralysis, but apparently it was. Here we go again. I mean, that hurt more than the last time, but also I am at +3 defense now. Okay, yeah. Okay, hang on. Yeah, that Garchomp is at double speed right now. Still. Dragon Pulse. And then dual Wing Beat into Gallade. I was going to try and Tailwind, but yeah, it doesn't matter. GG. I think I am going to call the stream there, considering I was going to call the stream before the last match, and only did that last match because I went up to 8 viewers all of a sudden, and now I'm back down to 3. And I do have stuff I have to do tomorrow that requires me to be well rested. But GG. I mean, the big takeaway is, if I can navigate to it, like 24,266 place. That will go up probably over time. I'll probably do like a community post on the channel once it finalizes with whatever my final thing was. I don't think there's anybody watching right now that needs to be told this, but I do have a poll up. I pretty much always have polls up for what game I stream the next Tuesday. It's between Nier Automata and Peglin this week. There was something else I was going to say. I don't remember what it was, but there was something else I was going to say. I don't know. But yeah, probably a bit before I stream Champions again. I've had a ton of fun with it, but I've also played a lot of Champions this week. Yeah, I can't think of anything else important to say, so have a wonderful night, everyone. Thank you for watching and hanging out, and yeah, God bless.